great. Like, we've never really known anything different.
Yeah.
I don't think we've always loved racing pretty well our whole lives. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's a really special bond that we both share.
We haven't had much luck with getting to race at the same race meeting together.
No.
It's good because when I'm racing locally, you're there, and then when you're racing locally, I'm there.
Yeah, that's right.
It's good to do it sort of together at the same time. It's pretty cool. So
2018 Bathurst obviously was very good, wasn't it?
It was pretty good.
It was the first time all of us was there to see Dad win Bathurst, and it's the first time Priya and I were there to see Dad win
a
as
couple.
well. Yeah,
been there live for 13 and 15.
Yeah, and we went to the years they didn't go too well.
Yeah. I remember hanging out with you and Priya like the whole weekend.
Yeah.
And just, I remember Auntie Ange got me snuck me onto the grid and got to be there in front of the car and stuff, and then watched it in the garage.
And we got run to the podium as well after the race.
Cool. And then running out onto the fence, like I'll never forget that ever.
What are some of your memories of the go-karting days together?
The state events and stuff that we used to go down. I remember Cobden,
that was
Victorian tiles. That was cool, going down with you and Uncle Steve on the Thursday night, travelling in there.
Yeah. I remember it was pouring rain that weekend.
Yeah, I remember I sent it into turn one. It started raining on the main straight and just didn't think of it. Went in still hot, ended up pirouetting off into the grass.
No, it was good, wasn't it? It was a lot of fun that weekend.
Yeah. No, it was good. I remember when we first put the Richards name on the window with Ramirez's name, and I was like, "This is
it's
actually
something
happening."
we've always wanted to do. Like even when we were young, like I remember we'd go on the PlayStation and all that, and we'd do enduros,
race
and
each other.
F1 games,
and all that. And then interview each other after. I remember always doing that, practicing.
We always wanted to be, driving together. Yeah,
that was pretty special.
That was good.
Doing the Supercars scene, I reckon.
Yeah,
it was a practice. I started off racing when I was young, racing go-karts, and then 2022 built the XL at home, and then started racing that, got a bit more competitive.
It's been terrific because Jett and Craig, his dad, built their little car in the garage themselves, and they're not mechanics, and I think they did a fantastic job. But it's great to see Jetty out there and being competitive with the guys who are spending a lot more money than Jett is. So it's really good. They have an absolute ball. Jetty loves it, and that's what matters.
And this year had an awesome opportunity with the Mazda RX-8 Cup Series. So started racing that. Great fun to drive, and so been doing that. There was a little section where I had to stop racing for a bit in between karting and cars, where I was playing footy at a pretty competitive level. So had to stop for then. But then got back into racing because my heart was always there. So definitely wanted to be back, and super happy that I did that.
To the leader. Big rollover.
Wow, that's a big moment. Holy smokes.
That's
Jett Lemouris there.
Yeah, so big crash at Tailem Bend last year. Big setback. Obviously, car was destroyed right off. My head was for a little bit. There was a big recovery and had to go to a physio for 3-4 months after that. Getting into the car for the first time, I think it was 5 or 4 months after the crash. So moved on now and putting that in the past. But yeah, it's definitely a big moment in my short racing career so far.
How you doing, Matty?
I hope he does well. I love you. Good luck.
Can you unhook the caravan, please?
He
says no.
I'm keeping it on, so I've got an excuse.
It's hard because I don't really have a plan for next year. It's just sort of seeing what we can do funding-wise with sponsors. So just working hard behind the scenes to get some sponsors and get more people on board. But definitely want to be somewhere on the V8 Supercar support category bill. That'd be awesome just to get onto that and race at those events. And then ultimately it'd be good to end up in Supercars.
Yeah, so coming into Sydney, I knew it would probably be our most challenging event, just because we haven't gone that well there in the past, and there's a lot of people who have tested the cars at Sydney. So we're sort of not coming in with a disadvantage, but we knew it was going to be our most challenging event.
Radio check, testing 1, 2, 3. I've got you anyway, I only talk shit to you, so it's probably not worth listening to.
Came away with 6th overall for the round, I think, which was pretty solid, like more than enough really in my eyes. So more like a sort of a damage control sort of event almost, but nah, really good. I knew it would probably be one of our best rounds because it's a home round for me, and we went well there last year with pole and a race win. So yeah, I had high expectations coming into Sandown. Wet qualifying, so it was definitely going to mix up the grid a little bit.
Did he push you off the 3? Because I didn't see it on the start. Did you go off the track?
Race 3 was probably the best the car's been all year. We were really competitive. Like, we were probably one of the fastest cars out there, if not the fastest. So we got up to 3rd, and on the last lap got shoved wide, which dropped us back down to 7th. Yeah, I was safe to say I was pretty angry getting out of the car. I quickly went and had a chat to the driver who was involved in all that. You know, nothing too dramatic, but emotions were running high. But that's what this sport does to you when you're so passionate about it. It's, you can get emotional. Yeah, look, there was a few different perspectives on what happened there. My perspective was obviously a lot different to the final outcome, which it is what it is now. So we just got to move on to the next round and leave all that in the past and also store it in the memory bank as well.
I'm actually looking a little bit cross-eyed when I do it.
You guys are idiots.
It's one of the best things ever to do, just ever. 0.5. I love doing it.